Hey, Dominic.
How are you? I thought you needed some company.
Yes. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's still a bit warm here. That's why I'm still up at this time.
Hey, Jonathan Jackson. How you doing? W. Jones, Daryl.
Yeah, thought I'd come and join you for about half an hour.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll make me sleepy.
Oh, yeah. What time is it over there now?
Midnight.
Oh, wow.
I thought I'd just drop in.
I think it's a combination of old age and the time change, but I'm only sleeping like a couple hours at a time, then I'm awake. Then a
Oh, okay.
couple hours, then I'm awake. Couple of hours, then I'm awake.
Yeah,
At my final awake,
I
I got up at 6 a.m. this morning.
I did pretty well last night. I just basically fell asleep
Yep.
after exhausting myself here. So I think maybe I'll do the same thing and spend half an hour.
Yeah. Good morning, Frank Rizzo. He's a must have on his other account.
Yeah. Hello, Jody. Hey, Max,
Max Ayers
Daryl,
here.
Dusty, East Coast, Jonathan.
I see you were making the rounds last night on everybody's channel.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I would have stayed a bit longer on Uncle Bill's.
Michael Bills, yeah.
Yeah, something came up, and then I go back and watch to see there was only it was, they ended about 5 minutes after I left. So
Yes, 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 yes. Um,
yeah, I didn't know that
you
because
know what you're turning into right before our very eyes, right here on YouTube.
what's that?
Ed McMahon of YouTube.
Okay.
Always on.
Yeah, yeah, because I do Mondays I generally do a couple, so
Yeah,
generally hit up Grumpy on my Tuesdays, your Monday night,
right.
and then have a bit of a rest on Wednesday and Thursday. So what's the weather like there?
Well, it's cold, 28 degrees,
Hmm.
but it's sunny.
Oh, good. Yeah, well, I've got the other 28 degrees. Mine has got a C at the end, not an F. So hopefully this is the end of the heat. But as we go into middle to late March, as we get into our football season, and then we have autumn and winter. So it's something I'm dreading, but at the same time not dreading. Oh, here's Justin.
So,
Hey, Justin, what's
What's
happening?
up?
hmm,
Sounds like
What?
he's just getting rolling too. It's like Dominic.
I've been up for a
Yeah.
little bit.
Okay. And here's Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan.
Come to join the family.
Yeah.
Last time we saw this view, it wasn't a good thing.
Well, it's
Yeah.
little bit smoky.
What's up, Daryl, Jody, Dusty?
At least it didn't. At least it didn't leave any residue, or at least it.
On the walls and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. At least it's. At least it looks. At least it looks clean. 'Cause, yeah, I've been there, done that with smoke and things like that, and it's very hard to get off. So it's good to see.
Morning, Corey.
Morning, Corey.
At least I think I saw Corey. Maybe I didn't.
No, I can't see it. Maybe
Hey, Jonathan.
here he is.
He's all
Morning.
he's all bundled up, snug as a bug in a rug.
Yeah, obviously needs coffee. I know I need it that time of
Boy,
morning.
he needs coffee, and he's also got his sweatshirt on. And wow,
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Yep,
Can
we
you
can
hear
hear
us?
you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Justin, what's good, family?
Not much.
Dominic,
Morning.
how y'all doing this morning?
Just another Monday morning.
Daryl said, "What's up? Freezing and detecting methane."
Yeah, detecting methane.
And so he's got that was it like a $20,000-$30,000 fucking methane detector he hangs on
Yeah.
the. That's the one he almost lost in the mud that day when that Matrice crashed on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Luckily, it fell off though before the drone went into the water, which was a good thing, I guess.
Yeah. You don't want to be losing a methane detector.
Well, the other thing I wonder is I don't know what that type of equipment is on a drone, but he says the methane detector, but I would think the props would stir things up. You wouldn't be able to detect methane.
I don't know.
Interesting thought.
You know how it stirs the air all up.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless it
Sensor.
hangs down underneath or something. But
He said it's a new type of methane sensor.
oh, okay.
I mean, that kind of shit is getting better and
Laura.
better every year. Sensors.
I will
and
in
stuff.
half an hour.
Oh, it uses a laser to detect it.
Oh, okay. It's obviously looking for a signature.
It's a laser. Okay.
So methane obviously gives off some sort of signature that can be detected by a laser.
Reading probably the particles, you know.
Hmm.
What's up, Laura?
Yes, I'm going to go to bed in half an hour.
Dominic Foe to bed.
Yeah.
He watches you like a hawk, Dominic. I mean, it's like, you didn't happen to travel in her area and father her, did you?
No.
Maybe they did. Maybe they need to do a DNA test. You could be her Australian offspring, father, Papa. She could start calling you Papa Dominic.
What how much
Down.
place you scan? How much area you having it scanned, Daryl?
It's a pretty large area then. Unless
Uh-huh.
it's just the standard, when you do the photogrammetry, you just do your little pattern.
Yeah, and I wonder if you do it like you do with anything else. If you set a
Right,
search
Laura.
pattern and it does a search
Sort of like
pattern,
a waypoint.
different waypoints. Yep.
Did the llama? Where's she at?
She's leaving actually. She said she's at her mom's, so she's gotta take off.
Okay.
Who's at her mom's?
Laura. What's up,
Laura.
Mark?
Well, Laura, you might want to talk to your mom about does she know Dominic?
The question is, what sort of area do you use, Daryl? As in, is it the standard photogrammetry where you do a square and you go up and down, left and right, sort of thing? That sounds very, very intriguing.
Good.
One of very interesting topics. Oh, yes. Monday morning. A bit strange. My Monday morning was a bit strange.
Yeah, it's what, Tuesday for you.
Oh, lawnmower pattern. Okay. Sounds, yeah, it sounds interesting. Yeah. Just a message from Daryl.
Okay. I got you. Hold on a sec. Let me pull it up.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Mia's
okay,
getting
so-
finicky.
Yeah. Yeah,
Damn.
I can see it.
Oh, so that's like it almost looks like a laser camera.
Yeah,
You said it detects methane?
yeah. Probably does multiple things. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it probably does like multiple
Well,
different
What
gases. and
I
stuff.
don't know, and maybe you know this, Justin. You used to kind of work in the gas industry. Does a methane leak generate heat?
Heat?
Heat.
Like how is
Uh,
it detecting it?
Yeah.
It's a camera.
Yeah, because that that looks like a laser infrared
Like a-
camera.
So you're saying it's like a thermal or a
Yeah.
FLIR camera that can detect. That would be interesting because it's
Yeah.
obvious. It obviously gives off some sort of signature that you can
Mhm.
detect there. So
Because when you watch a thermal imaging on the ground, it's different colors based on the temperatures and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, but if they were doing it based on temperatures, they would be using a thermal camera. It wouldn't
exactly.
make any sense to use a laser at that point. It's got to be reading particles in the air.
Yeah. It's obviously giving off some sort of signature. It's obviously giving off something that can be detected by this laser or camera or LiDAR or whatever they call it.
I mean, that makes sense because if there's like gas in the air, you can kind of see like the ripple in the air.
Mhm.
Who makes that
Yeah.
anyway? Who made that drone?
Laser penetrates the cloud and gives a parts per million reading. Okay.
Yeah, it's reading the particles in the air.
Oh, okay.
Who made that drone?
Yeah.
That was
it's-
DJI.
Oh,
DJI.
DJI drone?
Yeah, the drone.
Well, yeah,
but the-
because DJI, those Jonathan, as you well know, you can change whatever camera by just putting it on the bottom.
Right.
Those are those big,
just
expensive
fine.
ass commercial drones.
Yeah.
They're like 20, 30 grand with all the trimmings to them. If you want all the extra stuff. Fucking
Yeah.
cameras alone are expensive as shit for those things. You're talking about a few $1,000s per lens.
Well, when I bought that FLIR thermal imaging camera for my Inspires, I paid $8,500 for just that camera that went on the bottom.
Well,
Right, and then you add 3 or 4 lenses that would go with it.
350.
Yeah, you're talking about another 8, 9 grand right there,
Yep.
just in different lenses.
Oh, okay. So to be gas chromatography. Okay. I understand that now.
Yeah.
I understand chromatography and the physics of it. I just needed to know how it got there. How we got to the Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, that payload's 37,000
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but I understand.
when you get into specialized whatever,
One of those.
yeah, when you get into that, you're talking about big bucks because they're
Oh,
building them specifically for whoever wants it.
Yeah.
It's not
I've got
rolling
you.
down a production line. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got you now. I understand gas chromatography. So yeah.
That's how you say it, chromatography. Okay.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay, now I know where we're coming from.
Hmm.
Well, does that keep you pretty much busy all the time, Mark, or
That's Daryl, that one.
Daryl?
$37,000. That's a big impost to start, especially when you got to chuck put it on the M350. So you got the M350 and
Yeah.
payload. So
Yeah.
yeah, everything has a different color.
You're talking about probably what, 50 grand in the year?
Daryl, does that camera allow you to have both visual and in thermo?
Chromatography.
Yeah. Because like originally, a lot of the cameras had both, and then towards the end, you just mounted on the camera whatever it is you wanted to shoot.
It's obviously a visual perspective, firstly,
Right.
so you know where you're going. But at the same time, if you're programming it and giving it waypoints, you don't necessarily have to do anything manually. So you'd be probably programming it to go a certain thing. So obviously it might have, some sort of visual aid on top of the chromatographer. So I would say it, but we do things differently sometimes.
Payload is
Yeah.
37,000.
Okay, I got you.
Well, we'll find out about it when we see Dre with it. That's got his name written on it.
Yeah, that sounds like something Dre would do as well.
Well, Dre has a camera that does that type of thing because he can do inspections of solar panels.
All right. Anything he can do some type of inspection with, Dre liable to have.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Or have an interest in it.
Right.
Sounds very interesting.
In
With
person,
the,
RGB.
let's say with the solar panels, you're mainly using the FLIR or thermal camera to
Thermal.
detect. Yeah, because you can detect differences and
Yeah.
I would have thought solar is different because of the way it actually looks at the thermal imaging rather than the chromatography.
Right.
The thermal imaging, you're just basically looking at to see where all the heat is being dispensed, and if it's not being dispensed correctly, it'll need to be cleaned to give the maximum efficiency of the light coming into it.
It shows the dead spots on the panel.
Yeah. If there are dead spots on the panel, the sun's not going to get there, and the efficiency of
the panel. Yep.
Yep. Might just need a clean, but it also might be a dead part of it.
Well, it definitely points out what needs to be serviced, which panel. Yep.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Well, and Dre really hasn't jumped into doing that shit full time yet, neither, because he still does his city job. But we'll see if he ever retires from that and decides to do that full time. I'm sure he'll be buying a lot more equipment then.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl's actually the only one I think out of all of them that actually do it full time, because even Al, he does like high school. I think he does football coaching and some other stuff too. So he's pretty busy too.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm ready to see what that Avata 2 look like. I still ain't seen a
Hmm.
picture yet.
It does look interesting.
Somebody said the first picture was fake.
I think it was AI, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks like an AI photo. It's just
You got
my
that photo, Justin?
no, it was just when I've seen it a few times because other people shared it, but
Right.
it definitely looks AI though. Because one, the props are going into the prop guards. Like I said, I think that the AI didn't really understand what they were
Mm-hmm.
because it wouldn't have them touching it and going and digging into it. And then if you look at the body of that picture, it almost looks morphed a little bit.
Hmm.
Where can I
They've
find it?
obviously started.
It was on
They've
Twitter.
obviously started with the
Oh, where?
Avata and then tried to work
Twitter.
forward from. Yeah.
It was
Wait a
on
minute.
some page on Twitter.
What the hell is his name? Want to always do the leaks and get it fucking wrong, especially with the dates. What's his name? Shit.
No, name's gone right out of my head.
You know what I'm
I know
talking
the
about,
one
though,
you
right?
mean. Yeah, I know the one you mean.
Yeah, the guy who always does the leaks and dates ain't never right. Like, I got sick of watching. I wait to DJ.
I'm
Yeah.
sure if you just go to Twitter and go to search and put in DJ Avata 2, it'll probably pop up. I don't know. I wasn't the one that found it. Some other people did. I don't even know what page it was on.
I saw one on Bill Thomas's page or his group.
Bill Thomas got it on his page?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay.
Well, somebody in the chat might have a link for it. I'm not sure.
Oh, I got in here.
I mean, it could be that too, Mark. It just that picture looked really funky.
Mm.
Oh, I think Daryl might have sent it to me. Let me see.
Is
Okay.
that Bill the drone reviewer?
Yeah, it could be another one.
Oh yeah, here we go. I got it.
I realized I was subscribed to so many people.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
one I saw.
Now, right there, there's a little bit of a break between it, but it just looks like right here. It looks like it's that could be just a shadow, but it almost looks like it's touching in other places.
That's the
Yeah.
back
There's no gap.
side of it too. It looked like the propellers are up underneath the guards, kinda.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, maybe it's just the angle, but the body looks a little morphed to me. I don't know.
Angle, because the propellers are definitely up underneath the guard, up underneath the propeller guards.
Mm.
Nice slim look to it too.
I don't know. I don't know if there's any other photos of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll wait to see what happens when other people get it. There's gonna be a lot of people that jump on that.
Mm.
Grown-ups. Let's see.
Ian had it on his stream. Ian
I
had it.
didn't even see nothing about no goggles there that I remember.
think I heard he's supposed to come with the goggles free or something like that.
I think somebody
Hmm.
said something yesterday about it, but I didn't see nothing about those.
The new goggles look cool. The W seen them. That's gonna be interesting. Seems lighter though, because the body of it is slimmer.
Hmm.
That might be a sub 250, possibly. I don't know. That's what everybody was asking for. Or FPV from DJI. The looks of it, you ain't buying no parts though. You're still gonna have to send it to them and get it fixed.
No, they don't want it like a traditional FPV.
Michael.
They want you to have to send it in to fix it.
Right, that's what a lot of FPV pilots were hoping for. That they be able to just fix it themselves, but from the looks of it, it's still 100%.
They'll never go backwards because that to them that's gone backwards. You're doing like every other company does. A lot of companies these days don't want you really fixing stuff.
Yeah, once you don't do it yourself, you don't need them no more. Cool Cat, what's good, family? Good morning. Oh, wait a minute. John Excel. I was talking about it as though he'd actually seen it, which is a possibility. Very big possibility. They've already sent it out to people. Let me know. With Billy Kyle and a few others, quite a lot. Yeah, if they already put it out there, Billy sure got one. I believe Dobo got one. Ian gonna have one. There's a few more of them out there that's gonna end up with it for review purposes.
Yeah.
Guess what? Out of all of them, I'll wait for Dobo to talk about it because he gonna tell it like it is. Nothing else. He gonna tell it like it is. And showed the new goggles as well. Oh, let's go look at this.
What are you downloading, Cool Cat?
Guess what?
DJI 3 Leap. Peeking to
Have you tried PUBG on your computer yet without the graphics card to see how that ran?
Oh, those do look hot. Those look badass. They definitely did some work on the goggles, people. Look at that.
Yeah.
I
Very
like
interesting.
that. I don't even fly FPV, and I like those already. You're gonna get a longer range on it. That you can shut and see. Look like some kind of sensors on the front of the goggles. Some kind of motion sensors.
Yeah, so you don't walk into shit while you got the goggles on.
Yeah.
Those are sensors on the front of here, yeah?
They're either sensors or for where antennas plug into.
The antennas on the side.
I don't know then.
But right there on the
Some
front.
sort of motion sensor.
Yeah, those are sensors. Those are sensors.
Obstacle avoidance, obviously.
They're cameras, apparently, Daryl says.
Cameras.
Okay. Okay, they can see where you're at.
Well, that would be good to still be able to see what's around you while you got the goggles on. So that'll be a nice upgrade. I don't know how that's gonna work, but
It could be cameras for the hood. Heads up display.
Breaking it back up. Not just any goggles. These bad boys come equipped. Front-facing cameras. Yep, that's what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Front-facing
Yeah, it
cameras.
looks like doing augmented reality with them.
Yep. AR features.
I came across this is some old stuff that I did with my Paradinafi.
Mhm.
And that's Mia in the background. There she is. There's with the regular camera because it does two files at the same time.
Mm.
I think that this has both on here. No, maybe not.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, it doesn't. Stop share.
That's gonna be. People are gonna have to adapt to that.
Yeah, you can join the panel, Cool Cat. Just click the link up at the top.
Click the link.
People are gonna have to adapt to this. Because now you're getting. Now you're gonna get more to your vision. You're gonna be able to see what's around you as well as the drone. That's really gonna get.
Yeah, it's probably going to be something like the Apple goggles type thing. Is maybe what they're going for. I don't know. Have to wait and see, I guess.
Best Buy got a sale going on.
Yeah, Cool Cat. You don't have to ask to come in, man. Just click the link up there.
Yeah, just click that link and
Who cares? You ain't no stranger, man. Come on up here.
Stories and Paul puts it up there.
Is it up there?
Yeah, he's got the link up at the top.
oh. You're moving around there, Daryl.
East Coast. What's
Goes
good,
from
family?
Michigan to Ohio to Pennsylvania and then Indiana. God.
To answer your question earlier, fly nationwide tomorrow. Methane detention. Methane detention in Michigan. Today, India.
You want to get some good readings, Daryl, just go hover outside of a Chipotle.
Daryl is in India? Indiana, excuse me.
Mm.
Should be on in a few minutes.
Okay, I'll stick around.
Yeah. They'll be stay on the move, man. He's like a truck driver with drones.
In a lot of hotel rooms.
They're getting paid for it too. Company will cover that quick.
What's up, TJ?
Detention.
Okay.
As in a detention center, you're gonna go.
No, detection. Methane detection.
I need to wake the hell up.
Yeah. Well, while you're waking up, I'm falling asleep. So
Yeah, we got to trade out.
yeah. You're passing it on to me.
J Sausage Giggle Man. Good morning to you. You need to get up here because we know you're laughing right now. You're laughing right now.
Dominic's got. Are you heading for bed, Dominic, or what?
Yeah, in a couple of minutes.
Okay. Well, you're waiting for the sausage man, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
TJ, we waiting for you, man. Come say hello. Yeah, we gotta talk to you, bro. You was
International
carpet.
celebrity.
You was red carpet yesterday. Yeah, I'm with Don. We give you a hand for that. You the only American up on the panel.
Well, that's because he touted himself as the man with the biggest sausage.
Yeah,
Mm.
that what it was. TJ, come on up here, man, so we give you the pat on the back you deserve. You know what I like about TJ's live yesterday?
What's that?
Seen a lot of people from our community come over there and show him support. That was big. I like that. That made my heart warm.
TJ was live yesterday.
Yeah.
PJ was
Yeah,
on Drone Seekers International.
Oh yeah. I thought I was talking about on his channel. I was like, I didn't get no notification from him.
That was beautiful. Matter of fact, much respect to everybody who came and showed TJ some love on his live. That's big.
I just went over there to see if you'd break character on the screen.
Yeah.
They were trying to get you, man. They were trying to get,
trying to get
they
him to
were
laugh.
trying to get you to bust out laughing. I told them not to do it, but you TJ, they just had to do it.
Yeah, Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago.
TJ said,
Hello, my ball.
Don.
Yeah,
Dono.
Oh,
What's good, family?
the servers might not be the same, Cool Cat, if you haven't been playing on PC.
Yeah,
Don said, TJ's Abby Froman, Sausage King of Chicago.
Because I don't think that game's cross-platform. I could be wrong, but if it's not, that means it's different servers for each platform.
So, TJ, are you at work? Is that where you are?
Okay. Okay, then. Well, I'm going to call it and go to bed and see you guys.
Hey, Dominic. Hey, thanks for coming in. I know it's bright or late there.
Yeah.
Late.
What is it?
Don, we'll see you this evening, which will be your morning.
Is it midnight, Dominic?
It's 20 minutes to 1.
Oh.
So I'm going to bid you all a farewell and catch you in your evening. So
well, you know you're always appreciated because you are, after all, the Ed McMahon of the internet.
Okay, then.
You're always on everybody's show, Ed McMahon.
And with that,
all right, Dom, you have a good night, man.
He's Ed McMahon. Where the fuck is my check?
yeah.
Later.
DJ's trying to connect with his laptop. He's having trouble there. You might want to talk to Justin, the tech guy.
I connect the internet on your laptop. Wi-Fi hotspot. Connect your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, connect your laptop to your cell phone.
Well, he has an Apple computer. I'm not super familiar with those. I've never actually owned an Apple computer.
He should still be able to connect to his internet at home or Wi-Fi on his phone. Hotspot on his phone. If he's not at home, he can use the hotspot on his phone.
Yeah, I'm thinking, Cool Cat, that those servers are PC only, and that's probably why you've never seen them before. Because I think you said you were playing on your phone, right?
I thought Tim was Ed McMahon of the internet. Wasn't Ed always drunk?
Always drunk. I don't know, Donald, but that's who I attribute him to being the Ed McMahon of the internet because it doesn't make.
Oh, Paul just froze. Paul froze. Think he lost his internet.
Paul, you can hear us, you're frozen. Reset, restart, reboot.
He'll end up dropping off here in a second. And then
He
we'll make
shut down, is he?
no, it will just make one of us hosts
Okay.
until he comes back.
Paul, Paul is the end button quick.
Yeah, he's gone. It'll take him a couple minutes to get back.
Yeah.
And there he goes. So let's see who
Is he
it
back?
made me. Yeah, it made me the host. It just picks a random person. I don't know how it picks it, but what it will do is every time somebody drops off like that, it will just automatically revert somebody else.
Probably who's ever been with him the longest. I know that's how some of our games do. The leader don't come on, they'll pass the lead on to the person who's been there the longest.
But we should still be live. So
Yeah, we're still out.
all right.
Paul lives in, where is it Paul lives at?
Michigan.
Michigan, yeah.
He doesn't lose internet too often, but every once in a while he does.
Sure, with the work he does, you think his line will be secure from losing power because he watches the ships come in. I have no idea, W, or which part.
Is he asking what part of Michigan?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is the name of the bridge? God damn it.
I don't know.
God damn it, he said his town like 50 million times.
Yeah, swing by, say hello to him, Daryl. You get a shot, man.
Port Huron, yes, Port Huron. There you go, Mark. Thank you.
Port Huron.
Yeah,
Hey, all of
Michigan.
a sudden, I got booted off.
Yeah, TJ said you was talking about his sausage too much, so he gave you the boot.
Wow.
I'm just
And it reverted you back to host too. So automatically.
There you go. Yeah. Paul, W was asking what part of Michigan you in. He
North of Detroit, about 40 miles.
talking about swinging by to see you.
Right up on, right across from Sarnia, Ontario, right at the end of I-69 and at the Blue Water Bridge.
What's up, Dustin?
Vision, what's good, family? How you been?
Yeah, but the city's technically Port Huron.
Yes.
He's staying in South Detroit tonight. Looks about an hour south from where he is. Y'all need to
Sam Hayden. What's up, Sam? How's it been? How you been, man?
Mr. Sam.
Forever. What's good, Sam? How you been, family? Paul, y'all need you and Daryl need to touch with each other. You talking about swinging by to say hello?
Okay. Well, just give me a holla.
Go down there and get a ship with Paul.
It's sunny and 32 degrees here.
Find them on Messenger, Facebook.
I can't find any ships on the internet on the Great Lakes right now, but hey, it is what it is.
But they're not coming through?
No, because the locks are closed. So the Great Lakes pretty much
they're doing the yearly thing where they
annual maintenance. Yep.
Right. I remember that last couple of years actually.
Playing a little hooky day at work, huh, Sam?
Sam's playing hooky?
He said he took the day off.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Nobody likes to go in on a Monday.
Change my filters on my camera.
On which camera? That one?
Yeah, he puts his ND filters from his
I
drone
have
over
the
it.
ND filters off my Air 2S. When I have a piece of tape on the top and just put it right in front of it.
Yeah, that's actually better.
It works.
Yeah, because you were real bright till you
Yep.
did that.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that, Sam.
Yeah.
Must be TJ.
What up?
Hey, there he is.
TJ, what's good, brother?
Hey, how's it hanging, TJ?
TJ, man, want to give you props for yesterday, man. You did.
Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Man.
Did you see I was showing off my potato gun yesterday?
Yeah, we saw all that, man. We saw all that.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I had a good time with them guys. Actually, they're cool people. I was kind of hoping Jackie was going to come down for the South Florida drone meetup, but I don't think she's able to because of
Wasn't it at least two of them coming on that panel?
Yeah, I think too. I think Tony and one of the other guys is coming. What's up, Dre?
Hey, Dre's here.
So,
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Dre. How you doing? Whoa, there he goes, suit and tie, man.
Well, I have to give props to TJ. I was very impressed with you, TJ, as an individual yesterday. You held your composure for over an hour, so you well represented yourself and the Florida Drone Flyers. So props to you.
Well, thank you.
Because I was
Justin was up there trying to make. Yeah, Justin was up there trying to make me laugh.
Oh, Justin.
well, we were trying so hard in the chat. There was like 5 people in the chat putting dad jokes in there.
Yeah, so I was very impressed with you, young man.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And know what that shows me, TJ?
Thank you. Thank you.
Be serious when you want to be.
Yeah.
Because you represented yourself very well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Much love. Much love.
I'm just glad Paul didn't come because it'd have been over with for you. Yeah. Paul would have made you laugh.
Yeah.
now I have to move on over to Jonathan and his little lady friend.
Huh? Oh Lord. I got to tell her y'all calling for.
Uh-huh.
They think they want you back on the show.
Yeah, they tell her she can come in the chat. She can come in the chat. She don't have to always get on the panel, but she can come in the chat.
If she knew that I was on live, she wouldn't even open her mouth. But she didn't know. That's how I caught her out there. I knew she didn't. I'm gonna get you this time.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. I said we can recruit her to come in the chat.
I'm gonna try it too, just to see if she'll do it. But I'm about 80% sure she ain't gonna do it. Come on, baby. Come on.
You're good. Good morning.
Come on.
So what you up to today, Dre?
Oh, another day. Got to start studying for another certification.
Oh, there you go.
Start studying for this.
Hey, Dre, we were talking about earlier.
Oh.
We were talking about flying and doing what was it?
Methane detector.
Looking for methane gas from the drone. Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't done it, but Al Diaz has done it. Al Diaz used to fly a M600 for a company that had a sniffer on it, looking for gases.
Methane gas, yeah.
Yep.
Sniffer?
Yeah, that's the nickname for them. Call them sniffers.
But it looks for methane gas by particles or something.
A certain amount of particles per density, whatever the factor is on it, that they look for the methane gas in the air. So I mean, it's got to reach a certain level. Plus, if you use along with a sniffer, you can use your infrared cameras, and it will be able to tell the difference between the gases and the regular ambient temperature atmosphere, because it's a different temperature level. So you actually can use an infrared camera on a drone, like I have the Enterprise Advance or the M30T, or anything that has an infrared camera on it. It could be able to see the gas itself.
Mm.
That was Daryl's drone.
Yeah, but the methane sniffer is probably the most accurate, because it's set to a certain level of particle density, I should say, where it'll pick it up. Because I mean, there's always we call natural leakage or stuff like that comes out of oil fields or other pump stations, that you're going to have a certain level, but it may not be at the level where it's an irritant to the surrounding area.
Well, Daryl does that full time, I think.
Yeah, Daryl does a number of things. That's why I tell people, I mean, there's a lot of things out there. It all depends what kind of lifestyle you want to live. Now, like I say, Daryl's a road warrior. Daryl travels from state to state and lives out of hotels and stuff, and on the road with that company truck and
like Mad Max with the drone.
And Mad Max.
DJ might have a new toy for you, Dre.
Yeah, I keep seeing these little leaked photos and stuff, but like I say, man. So when I look at it, Jonathan's like this: as the new ones come out, that means the old one gets cheaper.
Why does Dustin not now have a wrench, but he did a minute ago? Does he have two accounts with the same name?
I don't know.
Because he was up in the chat earlier and he was blue.
I'm looking at his wrench above, and then this one he ain't got a wrench.
I wonder if he's got two of the same account.
Mm-hmm.
Same logo.
Yeah, he has this another account. Look at him. I'm looking a little gray today. LOL.
Yeah. So, Justin, did your favorite movie win last night?
What movie?
Barbie.
I didn't even watch that. What are you talking about, Doc?
Was the Oscars on last night?
Yeah, the Oscars.
Yeah, the Oscars won last night.
They were.
I thought Justin was going to tune in and watch his favorite piece. I'm Just Ken.
I can't believe I missed it.
Yeah, TJ was rooting for Barbie.
You're not supposed to know that, Paul.
Why?
You're not supposed to tell anybody.
It's all over the internet.
I caught the results this morning of the news. Wasn't bad. Oppenheimer took most of the most significant ones, the best picture and I guess best actor. I was not really impressed with the what's her name, what that chick's name is that took it for best actress, and that reincarnated Frankenstein movie she was in called Poor Things. Emma Stone, that's her name. Emma Stone,
yep.
She
won best actress, didn't she?
Yeah, I thought it should have went to the girl in the Killer of the Flower Moons.
Well, that's what everybody else was saying.
Yeah. She's won everything else. She's won the Golden Globe. She's won the SAG Award and stuff. But to me, my level of great acting is when I don't think you're acting. I think you are actually living that character.
Yeah.
And I said, that girl in the Killer of the Flower Moon is almost like this was her telling her story in a way. And,
well, Trey, maybe you should start your own award show and call it Living the Life.
Well, I have an old gaming buddy of mine. He lives in Arkansas. He does movie reviews in his local community, and he posts it on Facebook. So he and I go back and forth on some things and stuff. So it's not just Dre. I kind of feed off him and what he says and stuff that we were talking about when Dune 2 came out a week before, in comparison that, and and we're talking about. I said I never read the book that came out in 1964, but I did see the original movie in 1984.
You're talking about Dune?
What I compared the movies to was to the original movie, and I told him I felt the ending in Dune 2 was very weak, but it made for a Dune 3 if they go with a third segment of this movie. Because in the original movie, this guy is almost like I say, he's the right hand of God. That he has this power even by killing people by saying a word. But in this version, he's not that powerful. In this version,
So
I
they
actually
ta-
like
they
the
ta-
Dune
they
movies.
they tamed him down in Dune 2.
yeah, they in Dune 2, they kind of reduce his powers. In the original movie, he becomes real powerful.
I like the Dune movies, though. They kind of have a Star Wars feel to them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what
I like
drew me to it was that. But like I say, if you seen the original movie, Justin?
No, I've never heard of it till the first one
Oh,
came out.
it's called Dune. It's the original movie. It came out in 1984, and you watch that, and then you've seen the last two. You'll see where some things are word for word from one movie to the next movie. It's word for word. Everything is exactly like out of the first movie, but Paul Atreides becomes this godlike figure in the first movie. I guess the original movie compared to these last two installments.
No, I'd never heard of it until the first movie came out, and I watched it.
More of a political move in this last installment. Here comes the Midwest boy.
Here comes the guy who loves Dune, has read all the books multiple times, has seen the 80s movie. To call that original, what?
I believe it's just one book, 1964.
No, Dune is a series of books.
No. Who wrote the original book? Because he didn't write the series of books.
Yes, he did. Frank Herbert. He wrote multiple. He wrote all up to Chapter House Dune, and then his son Brian Herbert took over for the very final installment of the books. But the Dune movie, this one is only taking care of the first book, and I believe they're going to lead into Dune Messiah, which was the second book in the third movie. The original movie, David Lynch,
Bonnie Dustin.
it's an interesting movie, but it's an abomination if you compare if you're a reader of the books.
Okay, so I never read the books.
Yeah, Lynch took a lot of liberties, and the part where he's like, "My name is a killing word," it was just, oh my god, it was completely. The books.
That's why I say if you watch the first movie and you watch these two installments, like I said, some parts are word for word identical.
Yeah.
And then you get to the ending, and you say like, okay, how come Paul doesn't have all these powers that he had in the first movie?
That's because, he does have the powers that he had in the books, which is that he is trained in the ways of the Bene Gesserit. But
that's basically his vision and knowing the voice.
The voice.
All right, I'll be back, y'all.
Yeah,
okay, y'all. Get yourself wrapped up in your bun and come back.
But yeah, it's an interesting movie. The first one, or the original. I have yet to see the second of this new one, but that first movie stuck really good to the spirit, and it looked like the book come to life. So
since you read the book, I got a question for you, Don.
Sure.
What was the significance of the fighter that he killed in the first movie?
Y'all.
The guy who was played Fade Rotha, played by Sting.
No. I'm talking about in the first part one of the latest adaptation. He kills this.
He killed. Yeah, the Freeman Warrior. There wasn't a lot of significance in the fighter himself that he killed. It was his introduction into the Freeman. Because, I love that we can get TJ to laugh while people are talking, but
this is how you learn to this black thing out, Don. The reason why I say that, Don, is you see the second movie, you know why I'm asking that question.
Oh, go ahead. I've read the books, and if it sticks close, then I'm good.
Well, in the second part 2 movie, they reference him throughout the second movie as almost being like he is counseling Paul, but their interaction in the first movie was so brief. You know, I mean, I'm talking about the part one. It's such a brief interaction when they had this hand-to-hand combat, but in part two, it shows like they had this long-term relationship somehow, and he also advises Paul on him becoming the leader.
Are you sure it's not a different person? Because the second one sounds like Stilgar.
They showed them having a face-to-face conversation.
Right, but right. I'm wondering if you're combining two people.
No,
because
no, it's the same guy.
Okay, it's Stilgar is the one that leads Paul into. Okay.
Yeah, not Stilgar. It's the guy he fought, and he makes a recurring appearance in Dune 2 in the movie.
Or are you thinking, or is it okay? Is he one of the Freemen, or are you thinking Duncan, Idaho?
No, he's one of the Fremen, the one he fought, the one he fought towards the end of the first installment. I mean, the part one, the one he fought to prove his worthiness to be part of the Fremen.
Yes, and he's the one that Paul gave water to when he cried over having to kill him.
Well, I don't know if he gave water to him, but he did.
Well, when he cried, he cried when taking that Freeman's life.
Yeah, it might.
And so the Freeman, since they are, everything is about conserving water.
Right.
They're like, he gives water to the dead, and that's one of the.
Right. Yeah, he might have had that part, but I'm just saying that in the second installment here, Dune 2, it shows him having reflective visions of speaking with this guy. And then it gets to a final point in the movie, not towards the end, but I say about 3/4, where they actually have a conversation as it may have taken place in the past. But I'm thinking, how does that happen when their first encounter was so brief and he kills the guy? That where all this
I'll have to watch it and see.
Yeah, you got to watch it. That's what kind of threw me off a little bit. Come like say, okay, I know who this guy is. You killed him in the first movie, in the original part one, and now you're telling me you and this guy had in-depth conversations. It doesn't add up. But my whole thing
has Paul in the second one is at that point had he taken the drink of the water of life? Has he become?
Yes. He takes the water of life.
Okay.
And that was a unique spin on that. That was a little bit different than the original movie in '84. But I like the way they wove it in, that taking the water of life was an actual process. They even show how they got the water of life, where it came from.
Yeah, where they drown it. They have to drown a sandworm.
Right. Yeah.
And
they show that.
And what that makes Paul, makes him basically like a Reverend Mother of the Bene Gesserit, where he has access.
Powers and some of the Jesuit mothers.
Yes, but he has the powers going back through the male lineage, whereas the Reverend Mothers, can only access the female side of.
Right. Like that's what the whole term is. I can see where you dare to look.
Yes.
That phrase. But like I say, in the original movie where he caused it to rain, that doesn't happen and stuff.
No, that was all symbolic.
And the way he broke Faye's body after they fought.
Yeah, and busted. Yeah. No, he didn't have those powers. That's
right.
The books are really political, and that's what Lynch made it more of an action movie, whereas the books are really a political.
Yeah, and that's what this part one and part two go. It goes into more of a political scenario, because at the end, all the great houses show up to the aid of the emperor, and that's when that's when the fight is about to begin. The real fight. The fight on Dune is nothing compared to what's about to happen, and it's more of a political action than anything else.
Yeah, they probably
what Mark had here, and this adaptation of the movie is so cinematic compared to the first one. I mean, the first one just didn't have the technology, which I can't say they didn't. They didn't have it budgeted. Because I mean, you gotta realize Star Wars, the Empire Strikes Back came out around the same time as this 1984 Dune, and Star Wars has so much better special effects.
Yeah, and from what there's a rumor, I don't know if it was true, that Lynch was offered Empire or Return of the Jedi, and he wanted to do Dune instead.
Yeah, and also I thought out of these last two pieces of the movie that the Spacing Guild was never mentioned, but in the original movie they were the source behind the whole plot.
Right. Spacing Guild.
Yeah, but they're not mentioned at all in these two movies.
No. In the books, behind the whole plot is the Emperor.
Yeah, but in these two movies, it's not even really the Emperor is behind it in a way, but it's the Jesuit priest. I mean, I say not priest, but the Jesuit mothers are kind of like really staring. They could even talk about the daughter of the Emperor. She's a Jesuit in this version, and she plays a significant role in future movies because she allowed herself to become impregnated by Faye.
I haven't seen the second one yet, but the first one was pretty
Don't
good.
worry about Justice.
I've never seen the original.
Don't worry about Justice above your head.
Well, Fade Rotha was, if you read the books, they were creating the Kwisatz Haderach, which Paul was not. He was at that level, but it was supposed to be the next generation. But they had two lines going at the same time, and Fade was an alternate to Paul. And so they were basically had two different ways to get to where they wanted to go.
Right. Well, in this part two, the Emperor's daughter allows herself to get impregnated by Faye.
Yeah, the princess, she's actually, if you read the books, a lot of the intros to the chapters will be written by her. She's supposed to be writing
she's the narrator. I mean, I remember in the 1984 movie, she was the narrator of the whole story. But she had, other than that, she had no other role really in the movie. But in this one, part two, she has a significant role. It explains who she is, what she is, because in the original
there you go, Cool Cat.
It doesn't say her being involved with the Jesuit order at all.
Well, I have yet to see it.
Going on over there, man. Two of y'all just laughing your brains up.
I was thinking, oh, TJ never gets a hernia because he would just die in laughter.
Oh,
that's funny. That's funny.
Well, I sent him something.
Well, Mark, that's why I was saying that in these latest two movies, the Spacing Guild is never even mentioned. So my thing is the spice, other than the value of it, displays no real significance in these adaptations of the books. Because in the original movie, the Spacing Guild depended upon the spice to be able to travel through space.
Right.
And that's never brought up in these latest two movies.
Well,
from a cinematic standpoint, these movies are awesome. From a cinematic standpoint.
Well, they do talk about at the beginning. They do talk about why it's valuable. They did say, but they don't really make it. They don't keep at it, make a big deal about it.
Right. Yeah. Well, they say it's its value in as far as it's used throughout the thing, but it does not come back to the word. The Spacing Guild needed it to do what they do, which is be able to travel through space without movement. Remember that line? Right. Travel through space without movement. Like in part one, it talks about how the Duke asks his human calculator how much it cost him to make this trip, just to make this announcement.
Right. The Mentat.
Right. And instead of them talking about, how much spice was needed to pay for this or whatever, they just go by how much it cost, period. and everything.
TJ, I swear to God.
I think we're
What
boring
he was
everybody.
laughing at.
Raymond.
I know.
Joe,
We're talking above Justice Head. TJ and Paul having a sidebar and stuff.
Yeah. I had to come on because you're overdressed. I had to come over like this.
DJ is just dying over here. It's almost like you laughing harder than
Paul messing with him in the shadows.
And Justin, I switched over. I got rid of all my Dune paperbacks because I got them all on Kindle. Or else I could have reached over to my shelf. I just looked over.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for you to pull the books out.
I don't have them over on the shelf anymore. I
got rid of the books.
I have them on Kindle now. I switched over to Kindle because my eyes.
The books, man, they gonna end up being something.
No, they were. I gave them to somebody who likes science fiction and I was hoping he might give them a try and read them. So,
Jonathan, the main point I want to emphasize about him and books, that's a Midwestern education and nothing else to do.
I spent a ton of time sitting in a hayloft while it was raining, curled up, pull out hay bales, kind of drop down right next to the outside wall of the barn where the wood is kind of cracked and you can kind of see out. You got fresh airflow, and sit down and read. And I would read for hours out there.
You see what I'm saying, Jonathan? Now, I know at what age were you done when you were reading these books?
I started reading Dune when I was 14.
14 years old. 14 years old, that means you had to be around 9th, 10th grade.
Uh-huh.
So 9th, 10th grade, I was either playing baseball, playing track, playing football, or something with my spare time.
Yeah. In 7th grade, I was reading on a college level because that's all I did was read. The second I was able to read.
I used to read a lot in 3rd grade.
Yeah. I read every book in our.
This is the trick. The kid I used to play with, he was 3 grades ahead of me. He was a 6th grader. I was a 3rd grader. And back then, the 3rd graders got out an hour earlier than the 6th graders did.
Yeah.
So I would come home and I would read all these books. And books about John F. Kennedy, Robert E. Lee, strange things, how birds do this, bugs do that, all this kind of stuff. I would read for an hour, not because I had to. I was just bored.
There you go.
Next door to come home so we can go outside and play. So like I said, I was a very good reader. This out of accident.
Yeah, the second I learned how to read, I was off running. Every single book in the library in the grade school, I read every single book. It didn't, and there were some girl books you weren't supposed to read. The boys wouldn't read the Judy Blume books. I read everything that I could get my hands on.
Hey, Don, you could have kept that information to yourself.
Why?
I was about to say that. Too much information. And Dre, you know, you and I were kind of parallel. I used to read books until I started sports. And then the girl I used to play with, you know, I didn't play with a guy, you know, I played with the girls. You know, that took up all my free time.
Maybe you shouldn't have shared that.
Yo, Mad magazines don't count.
I didn't read Mad. Actually,
I read a lot of Mad magazines too.
Yeah, once I started playing sports around 9 years old, playing Little League baseball and
that's funny.
Football, all that kind of stuff, that took up my spare time.
That was good. That was good.
Shut the fuck up, TJ.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
TJ's got a booger hanging out of his nose.
That's just his nose.
That's funny. Oh goodness. Oh me.
Welcome to TJ's Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get all them laughs out of you today that we couldn't get yesterday because you was the man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he was playing the part yesterday.
Paul, you should have came on with me and like tried to make me laugh.
Oh,
No.
that's too easy. I was totally shocked that you did not laugh. I said, I'm proud of you, dude.
Oh, thank you.
I know.
Because this listen to a couple of those guys, you just got to figure out, can I get the translation right?
Yeah.
Especially, I don't know if it's Nev or the other guys. Like, you got that heavy, thick,
Deep.
Yeah,
accent.
their accents are pretty heavy for sure.
Yeah.
When I went on, Steve wasn't on. Steve was on vacation, and Marcus took it over. So I was blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Steve,
Marcus
can throw you a loop sometime.
he had to go, so
That was big. Made us all proud, TJ.
oh thank you.
And then I think they had Hot Rod was on Wedge and Biggs last night. Had a big panel on there.
Oh yeah, people jumping on and off. Lil Llama was up there. Hawk was up there.
Yeah, Laura came in. I was there and stuff.
Yeah, he did it big. He did it big last night. I like that.
Yeah. Well, I think he didn't even expect that amount of people to be coming on.
Gotta hand it to him. So when's your next show, TJ?
I'm not sure. I've been on there's this other guy that does live shows. His name's Jason, but he goes by JJ Drones on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel, but I was on there last night too.
KJ.
Come on, I need 2 autographs.
Yeah. So like his show's on Sunday as well. His show starts at 8 o'clock, so I'm on there all the time.
Mm.
Never heard of that.
What he comes on Sundays?
Yeah, he comes on Sunday. His channel name's JJ Drones.
JJ Drones? That's the same time that what's his name? The FPV guy's on. Or he goes on a little earlier.
Shelby.
Yeah, Shelby.
Shelby's just his shows are it's different.
Well, I actually paid close attention to it last night, and I don't know maybe what's going on, but I noticed that all the voices.
That's what his logo looks like.
5 seconds or so behind.
Show that again, TJ.
Look like this.
It's a small J.
Well, no, there's two of them side by side.
Yeah, but they're both small J's, right?
Yeah.
So he's little J?
Little J.
JJ Drones.
JJ Drum. Look this up.
Easy to find.
Joe. Remember the old Red Fox show, Joe? And so you can call me Jay, or you can call me JJ, or you can call me Johnny, or you can call me John.
Yeah.
You ever watching that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I miss all them old shows. I do. But you go back and look at all them old shows and what we're going through today and never be on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely.
Never be on.
Find it, Jonathan?
Yeah, Bronco.
Okay.
But that was it was more classic comedy than anything else.
Yeah.
I was gonna share the screen right quick if nobody found it.
I could watch Sanford and Son on reruns all day long. especially when he getting his sister-in-law.
Oh,
You
Esther.
old fool, you know, heathen.
Well, Sanford's son, didn't he used to talk to Elizabeth all the time?
Oh, I
Oh,
always
if
talk
he's
to
having a
her.
heart attack, he tell her, I'm coming, Elizabeth, I'm coming. Come to join you.
It's a big one.
But he would get into it with Elizabeth's sister Esther. When she
Yeah,
came
Esther,
over.
get into it.
Oh yeah, they get into it.
I tell you, her face looks like a ham sandwich.
What was his son's name?
Lamont.
Lamont.
Lamont Sanford.
Also known as Big Dummy.
Yeah, big name. Nickname Dummy.
Big Dummy.
And his friend Grady.
Yeah, Grady.
He's in Michigan. He's in Michigan.
Based on the English comedy Steptoe and Son.
Steptoe and Son.
Yeah, that's what the Sanford and Son show is based on. Was a British show called Steptoe and Son.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that was what it was called. My head said it, and then once my mouth said it, my head said, "Are you sure?" Yeah,
That little boy said that.
that's it. Little kid in my head says, "Are you sure?" I'm like, I'd bet on it. I'd be like willing to put odds on it. In fact,
Yep, he's a DJI fan. He's got a lot of videos too.
What was that, Joe, that you was holding up?
Mini 3 Pro. I haven't flown it since maybe September.
Oh, how come you
It's
haven't?
going up today.
How come you haven't been flying it for so long?
Air 2S, Mavic 3, Avata. What else? You know?
All right.
You said that's the Pro, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, the wintertime was the time for you to fly that thing. You know that drone ain't got no cooling fan, right?
Oh, yeah. I never had an issue with it during the summer. Never.
Keep her moving. She good. Let her sit too long. It'll literally shut down on you.
And that's kind of surprising down there in that high humidity, Louisiana.
No, I agree with it. I had a problem doing an update on my desk once.
Yeah.
It started to. So I used that little fan I put around my head. I just put it around the dome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the only time I really use it now is if I'm going to do some press work somewhere. Because I got one of those Scotty cases that clip right across my chest. And then I got the remote case that clips right across the chest. So I can put the remote net in there in one battery. If I can't do enough press work in 40 minutes, I got a problem. You know, I get about 38 to 40 minutes if I do it right.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, the flight time on that drone is beautiful.
But it's nice to have that extra. And sometimes, I got a little clip that clips on that holds one extra battery if I need it. You know, so I could always bring an extra one with me. It's just stick it in my pocket. Small enough. But it's nice. It's nice to have when you're shooting something and you want to get a little more perspective on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy. Come on, man. Yeah.
Paul's calling his dog.
Yeah.
So So I came very close to breaking a hip a couple days ago.
How you do that?
I got up from my desk, took a step, and Loki went out between my feet.
Oh.
And he took off between me, and when he yiked because I stepped on him. And as I put my second foot down, he went across the other foot as I was picking it up. And my son was standing in the kitchen, and I went straight down to my knees. I mean, straight down to my knees. I mean, it was like boom, and went forward. As I went forward, I just let myself go because I figured now I'm on top of him. You know, so we got a bigger problem because he's going to turn around and growl at me or something. So when I finally landed on the ground, both of my wrists hurt, my shoulder hurt.
I don't think that they intentionally mean to do that, but I wonder why animals go in between your feet or legs
He did
all the time.
It was all. I looked at him. It was all intention. He did it on purpose.
Well, I can tell you, a cat will walk between your legs. If you notice, anytime he walks around between your legs, his tail will like wrap around your legs. That's how they give you a hug. Yeah, it's for dogs.
Mine will just trip me. That's all he did. He didn't care. No, but it was funny when I hit the ground and landed there. My son's in the kitchen looking at me, and he comes on and says, "You need me to help you?" I said, "No, I'll get up. Just get away. Get away. Just get away." Like that. And I'm laying there, and Loki comes over, and he got face to face with me right here, and looked at me, put his paw on top of my hand, and kind of just leaned over to me and licked me once, like I didn't mean to do it, like that. And then he just kind of leaned on me like that, and just stayed there with me for a minute. Like, I know I'm in trouble. I just know you're gonna yell at me or something. But that's the second time in a month he's tripped me and knocked me down.
Wow.
I was going over the gate. And as I picked up my second leg, he jumped up and hit me. And when I did, I couldn't get it. I hit the gate and I'm on the ground. This is twice in a month I've been on the ground in this apartment.
What kind of dog is this?
A little freaking Pomeranian. I'm glad it's not a shepherd.
You talking about that big? Like the
Not
little?
this big. Just enough to trip me, you know? When you got things in your hands and you're not paying attention, and all of a sudden your leg is taken out, you go down, you know, sometimes. I used to never go down. But it's like now I'll tell them move, you know. But I tell you, 250 pounds going straight down, it hurts.
Yeah, I'm quite sure that would hurt.
Yeah, my shoulder hurts, my wrist hurt, both of them. My hip was hurting. I said, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me." At least my son didn't laugh this time. He laughed the first time.
Well, I'd have made sure you was all right first. If you'd have said yeah, then I'd have laughed.
Well, that's what he did the first time. He come out and he said, "Why are you on the ground?" the first time. And I mean, the first time he tripped me, I went down so hard, I hit my face, everything. I couldn't grab anything.
Oh, if anybody's interested in an older movie, YouTube Movies has Short Circuit 2 free with ads on there. You can watch it.
Those Lobos kick your what is it? Those Lobos kick your ass, those Lobos kick your face, those Lobos kick your balls into outer space.
Yeah, I remember that. That's a movie I'm surprised they haven't remade yet. Like where like a new version of Short Circuit finds like the old one in a warehouse somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Brings them back.
Or little kids find them.
Right. Buried in somebody's garage.
Yeah, little kids find them and oh my gosh. You like computers, you could fix him. Yeah.
Donald, you know you got the potential to be a director, right?
I mean, in a way, you kind of already are, in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Because you do the commercials and stuff.
Oh no, that's not the same thing at all.
I don't know,
but you can do that, Donald. I can see you doing it.
Yeah,
I think he could have been a good script writer.
Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really.
Yeah.
Writing, I can talk through ideas and stuff like that, but the second it starts getting down on paper, it turns to mush.
Yeah,
I
but
like
you
the
also
ability to
figure
structure
Don,
things.
Don started doing that, it get a little dark too,
He needs
a little quirky.
Things,
uh
a lot of movies need to be more dark. I mean, kids' movies
Yeah.
used to be dark.
Hmm.
Kids' movies, they were great because they had a little bit of grit in them, and
Yeah.
now they take
well
all
they
that
would
out.
put adult humor in there kids wouldn't understand.
Well, they would also, they wouldn't shy away from harsh realities sometimes, and they would make things a little scary, and it's good for kids to have a little bit of that, to play with those edges in movies and stuff like that. And but all kids shows now, it's like, okay, get rid of all fear, get rid of all substance.
The kids nowadays, what they think the world is like reminds me of like Jack Nicholson and A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth, you know.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat here. Mark White, Donald, have you read any of Michael Moorcock's books?
There you go.
Go to his magic bookshelf again.
Let me see.
You know, on the other side, that's an Amazon truck, right?
Yeah. It's got an Amazon trailer.
It's like
back
Romper
there,
Room.
so.
It's got that little thing he looks through and gets whatever he needs.
It's actually a secret bookshelf.
Michael Moorcock, like the Elric sagas. And of course finish that off with Elric at the end of time. That's Elric, phenomenal series.
Portal to a library.
Oh no, like I said, when the the Library of Congress is looking for that first edition book that they're missing,
there are some books that, like I said, I got rid of the Dune books because I got them on Kindle, but there are some books that I will not get rid of, even if I get them on Kindle. And like my Elric books, that emotional attachment to me, so I would not get rid of those.
Now, do you keep all your old books or do you pass them on?
I passed them on. I boxed up probably, it was close to 200 paperbacks and took them up to a church rummage sale a few years ago and donated them.
Okay.
And then I still had a bunch on my shelf and in a couple boxes, like, I don't know if you can see it back there. And kid next door was into sci-fi and he wanted to start reading more. So I said, go in there and find anything you want. Take anything you want, except for a few specific ones.
So you would classify yourself as a voracious reader?
Voracious, yes.
Because I don't know anybody other than you that reads the quantity of books that you do. Maybe Dre does, but
I don't know. I don't really read.
No.
Dre's not a reader.
Dre says no.
I'm not a very big reader. I don't know. I don't know why I don't read.
I haven't read as much as I used to. I've slowed down. But
well, you haven't really slowed down because you're reading a lot of stuff online too.
Not
Kindle.
I don't count that as I still count reading on the Kindle as reading. And right now I'm in the middle of rereading The Lord of the Rings again. I've read that. That's into the 20s. I don't know the exact count of how many times I've read that series. I can tell you how many times I've read the Silmarillion, and that's once. And it is a very dense read, but I'm leaning towards reading it again. by now.
My oldest son didn't like reading at all, right? And when he said he was going to be an officer in the Marine Corps, I told him, I said, well, you better get used to it.
Yeah.
Because you can have so much reading to do like this. I said, within directives and all the orders and all the manuals and all of this. Now he's an aircraft maintenance officer. And when he was home this last time, he said, you know how much reading I have to do? I said, well, I tried to tell you that. I said, you just don't read it. You have to know it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now reading manuals, technical manuals, like I said, directives. Now I do that, but just to sit down and read just a book.
Yeah, that's a completely different. It's a completely different skill set too.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this right here. This is a technical manual that I need to study to pass a test. That's the kind of reading I do now.
Good morning.
Good.
Eddie.
What's up?
What's up,
Hey, Eddie Nunez.
How y'all doing?
Hey,
Good.
Nanya. What are you
Donald,
doing? How are
Trey.
you doing?
Tony. How y'all doing?
Jay and Tony.
Yeah, I said
And
that
Daryl
wrong.
and your other brother
Said that
Daryl
wrong.
and Daryl.
And
My bad.
Daryl, yep.
Daryl, and my other brother Daryl. How you doing, Tony?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Feeling good, brother.
Nice.
Look, I was
mean-
wondering who he was talking about when he said Tony.
Yeah,
TJ, you got so
doing
many
the
names,
thing.
it ain't
Doing
even
the
funny,
thing.
man.
Yeah, we're doing the thing. We take him out down to the
That's
The
a good
ward.
man.
she's sick. But we're doing it. That's what I'm doing today. Not trying to be a bummer, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
You have to do what you got to do, you know? I bet you all of you guys have felt it, right? That C word creeps into everybody's life. So I
What
hope
does?
y'all, the cancer word.
Hey Ed, are you subscribed to the Drone Show International?
No,
Drone
but I will
Seekers
check it
International.
out if you say so.
Yeah, because I was on there yesterday.
Yeah, that C word. Ain't nobody I know in this family that hasn't known a single person who had it. Not a single person. So yeah, I'm taking care of mine. That's what I got to do.
Oh, Nanya, that thing should be there any day now.
Yeah, it should be here. I'm thinking tomorrow. Because I mean, I'm coming from Florida. I mean, it's going to be a minute. It's going to be 5 days, right, from Florida. That's where you're at, right? Florida?
Yeah, roughly 5 days.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like every time I ship shit out of Florida, it takes forever. But then when people send me stuff, it gets here. Then a few
They tried to
days.
give me my mom had a thing on her phone. Oh, you missed your UPS and that. They don't call you on your phone. Scam. Okay. They don't call you on your phone.
They don't even ring the
Scam.
damn doorbell anymore. They just drop the shit on the porch and
Yep.
leave.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I actually made a special box that you can close, and when it locks, when you close it locks. It's for deliveries locked. I suggest you guys do that too because that keeps the jerks out. You know.
Well, on my system, you come anywhere near my house, I already know that you're there before you get to the door. Then when you get to the door, the doorbell rings itself before you even push the button to ring.
You got that ring?
Hmm?
You got that ring? That ring bell? That shows the camera and stuff?
Yeah, I got Vivid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got Vivid. Yeah, that'll let you know somebody's even approaching before they even get there. So by the time you get to the door, I'm already at the door looking at you.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
It notifies you when somebody's at your door.
Mm-hmm. How you feeling, JJ?
I'm good. How you been?
You know, like I said, I'm doing what I got to do. I'm being a human.
Listen, man, I like the way you move, man. I want to be like you.
It is
I want to be
is.
on the road, just droning and keep it moving 24/7.
Paul, is it okay if I shout out my live stream?
Yeah.
I'll be live tonight, 7:30 Eastern time.
Okay.
It's called Adventures with Dread.
Adventures.
We're gonna do ARC streaming, the game, and y'all are welcome to join us.
Nice.
Oh, you're doing a gaming stream?
Put your
Yep.
link in the chat. Well,
Yep.
I should already have you. What am I talking about?
Y'all are welcome to join us. I'll put it in the chat for everyone to see. You got to be careful because you don't want to go overboard, you know? You got to have permission, right? You don't want to just like be like, just bust in. No, it's not me. That's not me. That's Tony. That's what Tony does.
Yeah, I
We
just
love you. We love you,
like
Anthony.
anybody's pan, be like, hey, what's that?
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stop by the local RC shop today, Tony. I'm gonna try to get a plane.
Oh, there you go.
Is that on your channel that you normally come in the chat with?
I think it is, but I haven't actually shared it. But yeah,
Because everybody's asking for the link in the chat.
all right, I'm gonna do it right now. Give me a second. I'll do
Yeah,
it
I
right
just
now.
went to his channel and subscribe. I didn't know I wouldn't subscribe to you.
Give
I
me a second.
apologize for
I'll
that.
show it. I gotta go to the actual channel to share it.
Whose channel?
W's, Daryl's.
Uh,
Justin, I got you forever.
oh, I know you're subscribed to me.
Is not how you spell adventures.
ADVENTURES Adventures.
I got it. Thank God for autocorrector. I would have really messed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what did I just do?
You didn't do anything. Jonathan was just subscribing to
No,
your channel, Daryl.
On my other device, I was doing something. In fact, I was on the chat and then I pressed something.
I'll send a link as soon as I get to YouTube. I'm just putting the name. And thank you so much,
Breakfast of
Justin, because I
Champions.
really needed what you sent me. Really needed it.
Yeah,
Promise
it
you
should
guys.
be there any day now. So
You guys will get a face reveal as soon as I get it. Promise.
You
Do
go,
we
Justin.
really need one?
Breakfast of Champions.
We don't really, but okay.
Pop-Tart, fudge Pop-Tart.
Okay, this is the
Yeah.
I like Pop Tarts. Those things are
I have to
good.
be in the mood for a Pop-Tart.
okay. Let's go back.
Okay.
Monday.
Is this it right here, Ed? Adventures with Dread. Is this her channel right here?
I have no idea.
Oh, your mic muted or something? We can't hear you.
Is there any other channels with that name?
Oh, I don't know. He put it in the Adventures with Dread.
Link he gave you, then yeah, that's it. What is this?
Oh yeah, you did have the right channel, TJ.
Oh, so that's it, the one with the 175 subscribers.
I
I
messed
need
it,
to switch devices right quick, people. Be right back.
Who's
messed it up. It's in
who
the
is
chat.
that on the cover?
Oh, that's Dread.
I thought it was another channel you were doing.
No, that's Dread. A girl.
Oh, yeah.
That's Dread.
Oh,
Adventures with Dread. That's Dread.
okay.
Serena is her name.
Oh, Serena.
Serena. And she's been more of a good human than I could even ask for to me. She's a good lady. So y'all check it out if you want to. Tonight, 7:30. We do live streams every Saturday at 10 a.m. and every Monday and Wednesday at 7:30. Justin, when are your streams? Every Saturday night, real late, right?
No, Friday nights now.
Friday
At
nights.
8
Okay.
p.m. Eastern.
Okay. I wanted to tell her and I forgot. But yeah, I can't stay long. I gotta go take care of Ma. I'm getting ready right now. I'm getting geared up to leave. That thing should be here today or tomorrow, Justin. I promise. I'll let you know when it comes.
Yeah, just let me know.
What'd you mail him?
And I can't fucking find the receipt.
A video cam and a microphone.
Oh.
He's giving me his old junk that he doesn't want. So I mean, I need it. So.
It's a webcam. One of my webcams. I mean, it's a 1080 webcam, so
it should work probably fairly good because I don't have one.
The only reason I didn't like it worked fine. The only reason I didn't like it was because it had kind of a wide lens on it, like a wide view, and there was no way to really adjust it. And it was just
okay. So what you're saying is hide all my junk.
Depends how close up you have on you.
Keep all the garbage out of the way.
I was using a green screen, but it was so wide that it was wider.
I know,
than
right?
Damn green screen.
I don't even want to know.
So,
like, you gotta buy a green screen? Okay, I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna hang a flag in the back and just call it that. Like, I don't even know what you know.
Well, you don't have to do a green
Is that good
screen,
enough?
but,
I think it is.
But it depends on, like I said, how close up you have it up to you.
Right.
Mine was kind of far back, so it caught quite a bit of the wall.
I just want to check in, guys. Much love. I hope y'all are well. And Justin, thank you so much, brother. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. I really do. And I promise you, I'll give you a shout out.
Now, are you going to be streaming, Eddie, on Zoom, or what are you using?
No, it's going to just be YouTube.
YouTube.
It'll be live on YouTube. We do it Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Yeah, but what?
We're on episode 17 already.
But we're like, what do you guys use? Do you use StreamYard or just straight?
We just do YouTube. We do we have a podcast coming. We haven't started it yet. It's called Grateful Dread and the Magic Man. We haven't started it yet. We haven't started it yet. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. As soon as I get that cam from Justin, it's gonna happen.
Nice.
Well, I think what we're confused about is what platform are you?
It's just gonna be YouTube, just straight up YouTube, just like you do. YouTube.
No, I use Zoom, but okay.
Well, it's gonna be YouTube, straight up. It's gonna be live tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
Just like us.
What is this, Eddie? Can you describe it all over again from the very beginning?
It is called, okay, it's all good. Let's do it again, right? Let's do it again. Like you need to know, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Do I need to do it again? I don't think I do.
Right,
I don't think I do. Donald, you son of a.
No, I did miss big chunks of it because I was reading and talking in the chat about books.
No, it's cool. It's just we're doing gaming every single.
What kind of
night.
games?
If you want to see it every single night.
What kind of games?
It comes from your potty in your bathroom.
It's a shit show or what?
If you like to see it from your toilet every night.
Are these video games or are they?
Here we go.
Are they strategy games? Are you playing chess or checkers? What kind
we're
of
playing
games?
Ark. We're going to be doing Ark. But we do No Man's Sky. We do Ark. We do a lot of games. Actually,
it's from the toilet.
Okay,
though.
what kind of games are those? I don't know games.
Right.
Are those video games or are they?
Right.
Video games.
Here we go. Do-si do. Here we go. Do-si do with Donald. Not gonna happen, bitch. Not gonna happen tonight. I'll tell you that. Not gonna happen.
So these are video games.
Yes, video games.
He's trying to do-si do me.
No, I would never play stupid just to string people along.
Right? Like we don't know you already.
You don't know me.
What would the Birdman say? What would the Birdman say? I'm pretty sure he'd know.
I don't know.
Most likely some
I think he'd
gibberish, and
know.
then Donald would correct him on it.
It's hard to tell what David would say. He doesn't really speak very well.
He doesn't
English.
speak very good English, does he?
He doesn't speak very well English.
Neither do I.
All right, let's see here.
Oh god.
I gotta
Right,
go take care of
Donald,
my-
fuck
I gotta
off.
go take care of my guys. I gotta go.
Totally.
take her to
Yeah, yeah.
treatments
Fuck
and
off. Yeah.
such. Yeah. Fuck
Well,
off.
Eddie, the only thing that confused me is I missed something, but you said something that's going to be live from the bathroom. What?
Yeah, that was a joke. That was just for Donald.
Yeah, he said that I could sit on the toilet and watch it on my cell phone
Yeah.
or my iPad
Yeah, you can.
from the
If you want
toilet.
to.
Well, you've
And-
you've always got your joystick with you.
Don't jiggle it too much.
See, the
Jesus,
problem,
Joe, that's
the
huge.
problem, Eddie, with watching your live stream, and I haven't seen it yet, but I'm making an assumption here. I'm just making a big assumption, is that if I'm watching the live stream on the toilet, I might look in the toilet and get confused as to which is which.
Exactly.
Is that
You wouldn't be
inches or
wrong. You
Well,
wouldn't be
wait.
wrong.
I can't tell if I should wipe my ass or the
Now,
phone.
which one? Now, which one would you enjoy? Is the
There-
issue? Okay,
Both my ass and the phone are
Do you
covered
enjoy
in
it?
shit.
or don't you? It's your choice.
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay, on your tailgate. Okay.
Well, Eddie, you just tell them when you invite them in, you say, "Float on over," you know.
So let me
I mean, I'll
let me
take
open up my
all the
YouTube
people I
here.
can get.
let me open up my YouTube here, Eddie.
Yep.
What's the name of your channel?
Adventures with Dread.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
It's not my channel. It's actually Dread's channel.
Okay, Adventures with Dread, spelled like Judge Dredd,
No, yeah, kind of.
or
Yeah, I think
spelled
so.
Kinda.
or like the emotion Dread.
No, I think you're right.
It's DREAD.
EAD. Okay, so spelled like the emotion.
You'll see her face.
Oh, I see her face. She's
That's her.
Adventures with Dread. That face does not go with the.
She is my friend. That's my girl.
But her face does not go with the word dread.
She's not dreadful. She is
Uh,
not.
It's like Adventures with Dread. I was thinking like a monster or
Right,
and
no.
she's all sweet looking and
Absolutely
it's
is
like,
an
that's-
angel. She
does
absolutely
not look
is.
right.
She is absolutely.
She doesn't
And
look
we-
right. What?
Already have quite a few videos, so if you guys want to check it out, check it out.
Dread is an adventure and magic and pure.
Magic,
See, it
the
sounds
magic
like
man.
it sounds more like it, but
It's pretty
you guys
dope,
playing
though.
video
Sounds
games.
like a game show, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It-
that's all we do.
it sounds more like a role playing game,
yeah, kind of.
but you guys are playing video games.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to go though. I got to
Together
take
are-
care of Ma. We got to go and give her her treatment. So I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Much love,
Everybody, tune in to Eddie's channel
fam.
tonight
Much love, fam.
No,
Thank you
Adventures
for,
with Dread tonight.
Eddie.
Thank you for listening.
at 7:30.
Thank you for listening.
Okay. Bye bye.
I'll see y'all.
Adventures with Dread at 7:30. I will hit subscribe and try to remember to go in there. After I've given him shit, I kind of have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is true though. The channel doesn't really fit the profile picture.
No, we're pick. It's like that doesn't look dreadful at all.
It looks very nice.
Are you expecting some like gothy looking chick or something? What are you doing today, TJ?
I'm just hanging out.
You got work today or no?
Yeah, I'm going at 3, so I got some time to kill. What about you? What are you up to?
I got a couple things I gotta do here later, but Watch.
I don't know. I may throw some videos up on YouTube. I don't know. Probably gonna feed my face because I am getting hungry.
What time do you work till at nighttime? Like 10 or something?
Well, we just started new hours, so the store opens at 9 and closes at 9. It did open at 7:30 originally, and we closed at 10, but now it's like 9 to 9. So I go in at 2 and get off at, or I go in at 3 and get off at 9. I'm trying to find something else to do, man. I'm tired of fucking working at retail store. So boring.
Do you have to stay? Well, if anything,
TJ, it's a job.
Yeah. But I mean, just I don't know, just standing behind a counters gets just boring.
Oh, you want a really boring job? Go be a security guard.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about fucking boring?
At least there's TVs in there to watch.
At least you have a consistent paycheck and you're not.
Yeah. Not standing on a street corner somewhere saying with the sign saying "We'll work for food."
I'm not far from that.
Dread the thought.
Jody.
Hey, Jody. Hey, TJ, do you have your set so you can see the time that people put a chat in?
What do you mean?
See the 3 little dots next to the X over the chat?
Oh, next to the
It probably looks different on his computer because he's on Mac.
Yeah, I use my phone to see the chat, and then I have my laptop to do Zoom or whatever. But like, are you talking about the?
Oh, if you're on phone, it's not going to work.
Oh, it doesn't work?
Not on
Oh,
phone,
wait, you're
so.
talking about like when I. Oh, okay. So I see like okay. So on my laptop, I'll highlight my name or Joe's name or whatever, and I see like the 3 like little like there's the mute button, and there's like the 3 little dots next to the mute thing.
No, he's talking about on YouTube, right?
On YouTube.
Not
When you
Zoom.
click what are you talking about? Clicking the 3 little dots, you see mute my
Yeah,
video.
but he's talking about YouTube, not Zoom. You're on Zoom, not YouTube.
Oh.
And you can't do that on your phone, so.
What were you asking if I could do or whatever?
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Something about putting timestamps
right here.
Hold on a second.
And you turn timestamps on.
Oh.
And when you turn it on, you can see over here, it's got the time.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't see that on my phone, no.
That Justin turned me on to that, and I'm so grateful. Oh, Joe, what do you got?
Oh.
This for TJ. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a Mavic 3.
That's funny. I'm gonna be a Mavic 3.
Haven't flown, so I bet you I got updates.
What's the purpose of seeing like the time somebody put something in the chat? Like, what's the purpose of that?
Because when you read the chat and you might respond to them, they might have made that comment a half hour ago.
Oh, gotcha. But they could still see it though. I mean, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what Paul's saying is so he doesn't answer somebody that hasn't been in the chat for a half hour.
Oh.
Because you'll see what time they dropped the last comment.
Oh, I see.
Like right now, last comment on here is,
when Dustin was talking to Jody.
Yep, he says Jody.
At 10:57 a.m. Dustin put that in there.
Oh.
Which was 2 minutes ago.
See, I think there was a job that I applied for on Indeed, and they replied say that job has been filled, and that job is still on Indeed 3 weeks later.
Yeah, I had the same problem with Indeed. There was quite a few jobs on there that were listed as active, and then when you'd go apply, you'd get a response back saying that there wasn't open. Especially a lot of the online jobs were like that. It's like they're just leaving them open, and then when they do need somebody, then they grab somebody's application. But
What's up, Corey?
what's up, Corey?
Oh boy. The temperature here is up to 34 degrees.
Woo!
It's a heat wave.
I think it's probably like 70 something outside, I think.
In your area, it's 60 here, so your area would probably be, I would say, around 66, 67.
Let me see.
Because you progressively get warmer the more south you get. So like St. Augustine, they're always like 6 to 8 degrees cooler than us. And you guys are always 6 to 8 degrees hotter than us.
Well, I know Donald's in a heat wave over there too.
It says 74.
Okay, yeah, you're quite a bit warmer than us. We're up in the we're in the low 60s.
Oh.
And we got
Joe, it's got to be warm down there too, right?
Oh, well, no.
No?
Now, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit.
56
No.
degrees.
Today, expect a high of 67 degrees.
56, 67. It was 49 this morning.
But TJ's also another 2 hours, 2.5 hours south of me, so that does make a big difference in temperature.
Yeah, it's 54 here.
Well, that's not too bad.
No.
It's manageable.
T-shirt weather. It's going to get up to 67 today, though. So
Now, which island did I say the other day is right in the middle of a civil war?
Haiti.
Haiti. So TJ, now's the time for you to book a flight to Haiti.
Oh, yeah.
They could use a little laughter down there. You just get off the plane. Hello, Haitians.
That's funny.
Get off the plane and say, bitch, listen, and start laughing.
Hello, Haiti. That's funny.
But Daryl's heading to Detroit now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Where you got to go in Detroit, Daryl?
Yo, Daryl, go to the pawn shop that used to be on TV in Detroit. Detroit Pawn. Go in there and secretly film with your cell phone.
I want to go to back to Las Vegas and go to
the pawn shop.
Yeah, that
I've
one.
been there twice.
Are they still there, or didn't someone?
Yeah.
Didn't they have a breakup?
I think every now and then they go in there.
Well, the dad died. The old man died a few years ago. And then I think Chumley kind of went off and did his own thing. And then I know that they bought up a shopping center. The guys that own the Pawn Stars, they bought up a shopping center near their pawn shop. Apparently, they got embroiled in a bunch of lawsuits over that, due to maintenance on the building or some crap like that. But yeah, I mean, they're all still worth money though. I mean, shit, Chumley, I think, is worth a few $1 million, if not more.
Did he ever find a chick?
I have no idea.
Joe, Chumley did find a lady?
I don't know.
Oh.
He was into high end like Nikes and stuff. He was really into the sneaker industry. He actually, I think he started some kind of brand or something. Let me see here. So yeah, he's worth $6 million estimated.
You mean he's got more money than me?
That's what TJ says.
I don't like this.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh.
Yeah, so he's worth $6 million. Yeah, and he's got a couple businesses.
Spaghetti. Mom spaghetti. The swinging sausage. Oh Lord. Mom spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs.
Oh yeah, you need to go by there and try some of that spaghetti, Daryl.
I want to.
Hell yeah.
Is it good? Have you been?
I've never been to it, but people say it's fun. I've watched like 5 or 6 different YouTubers that do like historic traveling around the country and stuff.
Oh.
Stopped in there and ate, and they all thought it was really good. It
Corey
looked really good too.
Corey says he has a novelty candy store on the boulevard. Chumley's Chocolates. Or Chumley's Candy.
It's literally called that, Mom Spaghetti.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Eminem's
from-
restaurant from the
It's from 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of your candy store, Corey?
No, not it. Chumley has it.
Laugh, TJ. Just laugh.
Oh, on Vegas Boulevard. Okay, yeah, Las Vegas Boulevard. Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely take some video while you're there, Daryl. I want to see what it looks like. Get some nice up close video of the plate.
Who do you watch, Justin? Like the Daily Woo or Carpetbagger?
Daily Woo. I watch him. Remember, because me and you were talking about some of the stuff he's done
That's right.
with the old studios in Hollywood that he went and walked
Right,
through
when they
with
were
all
tearing
the-
them down, yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking
And-
sad to see all that go.
Yeah, and Carpetbagger is okay. And then there's a couple from down south. I can't remember what they.
Oh, Mom Spaghetti.
It almost makes you wonder why they didn't fix that up and use it as a tourist trap, like to get people coming there to take tours.
They did.
Yeah.
I mean, people would visit, but tourism kind of dropped off. And they had
It just sucks to see all those houses being torn down.
At least move them.
Yeah, I would say moving them, put them on their own little street together somewhere and make a little museum out of them.
Well, it'd be basically recreating what was right there in a different location.
Especially the one that the Christmas Vacation was shot in. Like that house apparently was in quite a few movies.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
What's the name of Chumley's candy store?
It's called Chumley's Candy.
Oh, is that what it is? Chumley's Candy.
It's he has a novelty candy store called Chumley's Candy on the boulevard.
Oh.
So it's on Las Vegas Boulevard where all the main casinos and everything are. The strip, what they call the strip.
Time I go.
I lived in Vegas for a couple of years.
Oh, sweet.
Vegas is a fun town, I'll tell you that. I lived in there though. Back when I lived there was early 2000s. And I was right when Fast and the Furious came out, and we were all having all these massive street races going on and shit. It was fucking awesome. Dude, we used to go to the street races in Vegas. There'd be like 2,000 cars. I'm not even kidding you. Fucking massive street races.
Nice.
And then everybody was in these different like car clubs. And you didn't have to have a car, but you could be in a car club. And so everybody had their own like, logos and car clubs, and everybody would be on the phone with each other, like telling everybody where to go to meet up. Yeah, it was pretty badass. Dude. Like I said, that was when Fast and the Furious kind of glorified street racing. And everybody was doing the fucking Hondas with the neons, and like, yeah, it was just a fun time.
Sweet. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna get off here and go eat and relax for a while before I go into work.
Who are you eating?
Some food in my fridge.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Wait, hey, if you open the fridge and it moves, don't. No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be sure to beat it up.
That's right.
All right. We'll see y'all later. Have a good day.
Okay. Well, what do the rest of you guys think?
Only thing you're keeping me from is spending money, so I'm good.
We got 18 people watching, but I just don't. I hate to say goodbye to them. My glasses have changed. I went out in the sun. The trash truck was coming by, and there was a tree limb sitting on my boulevard, and so I went out and asked the guy if I could throw it in the back of the truck, and he says sure, and so I did. One of those great big trucks that just.
You having fun there with Bill Sticker?
Yeah, I'm putting it on here, taking the place of Tropic USA. It's gonna go on my board over here.
Yeah, I like the ones where they have the split in the back sticker. In the back.
You're moving the stickers around?
When they don't have a split in the paper, they're hard to get off.
Yeah, I don't put many on my case anymore. I'll use this one instead.
Well, the thing is when you're putting them on drone cases, if you're somebody that might upgrade quite frequently every year or two, then you're going to end up having to sell the case with the drone because it's not going to go with your new one. Then you have to go and get all new stickers again. See, actually, you putting them in the picture frame like I did too, it preserves them for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, because on my Air 2S case, I've got Recovery One drone. The only one I got. So I got to go pull it off of that case and put it on my board.
Oh.
Now, if people send you extras, then that's when you can slap a few onto your drone case, But
yeah, I've been waiting for Dre to send me one.
I just have a catch-all case here for assorted odds and ends.
Well, that's a case that you could repurpose for other things, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it takes. I put my GoPro in there. I'll put the Mini in there, or I'll throw in some stuff to shoot on my phone, like the little Osmo Mobile or something like that.
Right.
It's a catch-all.
I need to find out who made this one, this sticker, where they made it, because I ain't never buying from them.
Paul, is that named the Blue Water Bridge?
Yes.
That's DPS.
The Blue Water Bridge.
W said he may swing by there tomorrow, so.
Okay.
You gonna bring Daryl? Oh, I gotta go fire up my son. He's got to go get his doctor and get cleared. I told him this morning, I said, "You call your doctor? I'm gonna go get cleared." You ought to see Johnny's case. Every case Johnny's got, he's probably got about 100 stickers on.
Well, that when if you go to if you're one of those people that do go to the drone meetup, they usually have like a sticker table. Everybody will throw their stickers on there, and then you just
and everybody sends them to him anyway. For giving them out.
The last one I went to, I grabbed 3 of everything, and then Tim and Matt both got a big old envelope full of.
Yeah,
well, not a big envelope, but they got a fucking envelope that was packed full of them. There was probably about 25, 30 stickers, and I took them, and then I put cardboard pieces on both sides of them and then taped around the edges, and then put them inside the envelope. That way they wouldn't get bent or anything on the way over there.
I got the recovery one to put on here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. The big one.
Let's go see if I can find. I need 4 more frames.
I'm out of space. I'm gonna have to move them around a little bit.
Well, you did a good job on this.
I got a spot. I got a spot for that one. I got it ready to go.
How many of those frames did you end up buying though?
I only got the one.
Here it is.
Because there's not that many more stickers. And I could move these a little closer if I had to. Like I said, all I do is have a little piece of tape holding them in place. That's what I did last time when I got a couple in. When I got the ones from Bill. I just moved them a little closer and changed around a little bit. Now this one's going to stick because it don't have a backing. Might put a backing on it. Just threw that backing on it. Stupid.
The one you spent like 10 minutes trying to get off. Now you're gonna put it back on.
Hello.
No, I got a backing. If it fits on it, you put the backing on it. There you go. And you cut that off, and then I could put it on without sticking it to the paper. Sometimes a great mind thinks right. I didn't say I was thinking right. Where you at, Loki? Get out from under me. You heard him?
Yeah. Felt like
I
he
touched him
growled
with
at
my
you.
foot. So, you see this? I'm gonna stab you. I'm telling you. Yeah, I couldn't find him because he blends in under that when because he's white, you know. So I touch him with my foot so he's gonna let me know. I'd rather him lay on the side of my thing on this side so I could see him. That's what he did the other day. When I got up, he ran between.
Hello. Yes. Take your number off the laptop. Okay, all right.
Who was that, Jonathan?
Jonathan.
He said take your number off of the thing.
That's the internet police.
What's fun?
That's it, Paul. Stop doxing yourself. I mean, if you would have just told me, I'd have just messaged Daryl your number. I have him on Facebook.
-3.
Well, Daryl, Daryl's welcome to call me, but the thing of it is that if I don't know the phone number I'm getting, I just ignore it and let it go to voicemail, and then I screen them from there. Because I get they're trying to say, when you get older, they're trying to sell you insurance. They're trying to sell you medication. They're trying to sell. I mean, it's just like my phone just constantly rings. Yeah, the thing, the sad part of it is the internet is so tied up with everybody. If you indicate that you're interested in something or interested in a product or what, next thing you know, it's like bang, bang, bang. You're getting calls and notices.
Yeah, targeted advertising.
Yep.
What the algorithms do, they learn you.
I dare you right now, say something that you're thinking about, like say Dr. Pepper, and watch how long it takes for you to start getting ads about Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Or if you can even casually mention that you would like to buy a new baby bed for your son, Donald Doss, and it's like you would get.
Daryl said, I promise I won't try to sell you insurance.
Yeah.
He said, he wants to show you the methane sensor in person now. If you meet up with him, he say he'll show it to you, let you look at it.
That's cool. Well, my regrets is that I didn't keep one of my thermal imaging drones. I owned two thermal imaging Anafi at one time, and then I owned the big Inspire with the big thermal imaging camera that you used to put on the bottom of it. Sold them, lost money on them, had them.
Yeah, and the ones for the Inspires, those weren't cheap either.
No, the thermal imaging camera that I bought for that was a FLIR, and it was $8,500, and I kept it for like 6 months and sold it and got $3,500.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Russell. You might need to get you one more frame there, Joe.
Yeah, I gotta find out how many more I gotta put on it. If I get Sarah's, that's what that place was for.
I keep waiting for her to bring me envelopes home. She keeps telling me she's gonna bring me envelopes.
Gitchy says, anybody see the new trend of putting coffee creamer in Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's not too much different than say making a brown cow used to be, or with like the Pepsi and milk, like Laverne would do.
Still stupid.
Yeah, she puts Coffee Mate in it.
But Coffee Mate has so much sugar in it, and instead of just adding milk and making it creamy, you're adding even more sugar to a drink that's already too sugary.
Jonathan says with a big capital No.
I can see how it would taste good, but that'd be too much sugar. I'd go into sugar shock.
Well, am I reading this wrong, Gitchy? Is there a Dr. Pepper that has a creamer in it, a special?
What's up, Gitchy? How's it going?
Gitchy AI.
All right, so NBC New York, Coffee Mate teams up with Dr. Pepper to make creamer specifically for dirty soda. Dirty soda is what it's called when you put creamer into your soda.
Okay, so you still have to add it. They're not selling it by the can already mixed, or. Well, I would imagine you'd want to be able to mix it to whatever your taste is. You wouldn't want it too strong or too weak or whatever.
Seven Up advertised the recipe mixing milk and soda as early as the 1940s.
Wow.
But That's just too much sugar.
Okay, so it wasn't the normal over-the-counter stuff. They devised a formula for it. Get you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's called Coffee Mate Dirty Soda. Mix it
Dirty
with Dr.
soda.
Pepper. Here, I'll share. I think there it is. There you go.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, I would imagine you could put that in anything, Pepsi or whatever else, right?
yeah, you could also put it in your gas tank. You can put it in anything you want.
Now wait, I'd drink one with her.
You'd like to put her in the cup, right?
Yeah, her eyebrows look weird.
All right.
She like drew her eyebrows in over her eyebrows.
Well,
No, that's not all right. It makes her look like she looks like an alien. I'm sorry. I'm not that desperate.
Oh, you know you're in 2024 when you can draw on your expressions.
Yeah, it's like
It's like, oh shit, she's writing pissed eyebrows. It's fucking two straight lines when she's mad at you.
East
You got
Coast,
45 stickers.
that's like having a Coke float.
yeah, it is. It's like the leftovers of a float. Yeah. Here.
Daryl said, "Who's looking at her eyebrows, weirdo?"
I am. Look at how far she got those eyebrows drawn up there.
That's okay.
She looks like an alien. That looks like one of the Greys have come down to Earth to try and convince the humans to do something stupid with their friggin' drinks.
It's like, what's his name off of Shallow Hal? It's like, did you see her long toe? Ugh.
A long toe.
That's all it is. The only reason you don't like the chick because her one toe was longer than the other.
No, if it's something natural, but it's not like the girl made her toe long, so I would be okay with that. This girl purposely made her face look like that.
Daryl said aliens need loving too.
I think she would. I think she would have been far more cute if she didn't. I don't know if she shaved off her eyebrows and then painted those on. Can you imagine how hairy they're going to grow back if she did? I mean,
maybe the mixture of the two, the Dr. Pepper and the Coffee Mate, has caused her eyebrows to grow like that.
Might have a
I don't really care. Her
sorry.
eyebrows don't bother me.
I'm sorry. Tell me that her face did not look like it belongs in Star Trek.
Looks like it belongs
her
in
eyebrows
somebody's
are
crotch.
definitely high on her forehead.
Yeah.
What eyebrows?
It's almost like she did this to her eyebrows.
I think she's trying to cover up the fact that she's got a huge forehead. It's a 5 head.
Oh my god!
What eyebrows? What you talking about?
We're bringing out the.
No, I think that
put the link to that in the chat so that anybody wants to go check her eyebrows out, they can.
And if her eyes were like that normally, I wouldn't say a thing. But the fact that she made them look that way, like, yeah, I want to look like a burn victim that my face didn't grow back.
So they were penciled in, is what you can say.
That's what it looked like to me. Let me go back in here and find it. There we go.
There it is. Don put it in for everybody to go check out the eyebrows on this.
Yeah, you can see her actual brow line, her natural brow line, and she would have been cute. But she jacked up her face because Women do the stupidest things to try and be attractive for other women.
Soda. If you are a soda drinker and you haven't tried it, I know it sounds weird, but it will literally change your life.
I still don't give a shit.
So my question is, anybody know who this is?
Danger Close. Nope. I didn't get that one when he sent my sticker pack, so I don't know.
If you
I didn't know who the
I don't know where I got it.
It will literally change your life.
and some of those may not even be channels. Maybe he's going and buying sticker packs with drone stuff on it.
See the magic
You know what I'm saying?
It says on here in fine print, Patriot patented.
Yeah, he may just be buying pre-made sticker packs with different drone related stuff in it, you know, and then he mixes that in with some channel stickers.
I actually think this came in with something. I can't remember. I found it in one of something I bought.
They are eyebrow tattoos, very popular in Asia.
They're actually pretty popular over here too.
Look stupid as hell.
There's a lot of girls over here that have done that.
There was that
It's
video
actually
going
was
around.
very popular in the Latino community. A lot when I lived in California, when I was in high school and stuff, a lot of the Latino girls did
Okay,
that.
maybe it comes down to a fashion. I prefer me a natural looking farm girl to these girls that would be so vain as to go out and get eyebrow tattoos or whatever to try and fit into fashion. You know they're going to be difficult and a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah, because she looked like she was a fairly attractive girl, except for the eyebrows, right?
Yeah.
What eyebrows?
You were looking at her chest, Joe.
Her chest was behind a glass of Dr. Pepper. You had to really be desperate to be looking around that.
There was Dr. Pepper in the scene. That's what that was. No, that I remember that back when I was in high school. A lot of, like I said, you would see a lot of Latino girls doing that. They would completely shave their eyebrows and they would use pencils, like
Eyebrow
makeup
pencil?
pencils. Well,
I
with
think
some
that's
kind of
stupid.
makeup pencil, and they would draw them in.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Some girls pull it off. Other ones kind of doesn't look great on. Really
I ain't
depends.
seen a girl. I haven't seen a girl in Louisiana pull that off.
Well, it's kind of like a teen fad at the time, right?
Yeah, it's still there's still girls that do it. It's still a thing.
One girl
grown-ass
sees it
women
and says,
wearing
"Oh, that's cool. I could do that."
I just remember girls were doing it when I was in high school, and then I've seen girls all the way up till now that have done it.
I don't think you'd let your girls do that.
They probably wouldn't want to.
I don't know. I just
Speed Limit Challenger. How's it going? It said, what's everybody's favorite drone flying? I don't fly drones, so I just do games on YouTube.
Whatever I have in the air.
Air 2S, the Mini 4, and
You mean the Mini 3?
yeah, the Mini 3 and the Autel Nano Plus.
I'd say Joe's is definitely the Avata.
Lately, it has been.
Well, he's got he flies that for the danger challenge. You know, like in and out of bridges and stuff, and up by the wires and shooting through the wires.
Yeah. The other day when I was flying out by Bogfly, the park, like I said, I was flying and I went all the way to the backside. Never even noticed that they have a cement structure with stairs that go up to the top. It's like a little, I don't know what it was. But I mean, it's been painted where somebody's gone and did graffiti on it. And there's all kind of gaps and you go underneath it and it's wide open, so you should be able to do it easy. And man, I looked at that and I said, well, when the grass grows in, because they got sand everywhere out there right now, I don't want the thing in the sand. I said, once it all grows back in and that, I'm gonna go out like in the beginning of the summer, and I'm gonna go sit out by that thing, and I'm gonna gap all through it. I mean, that looks like it'd be a fun place to fly. Because the trees are so close together, you can come around a tree, go back down through the sculpture, come over the top, the structure, go back to the trees, and you got gaps in the trees that might be 4 foot wide, and you got gaps that might be 2 foot wide. So you could go in and out of them, and you could make a pretty good video. That vinyl poster I sent you, Justin, when I ordered the other posters I had to do for North Shore, I made that up real quick. And I
thought it was a flag at first, and I thought that was 12 feet by whatever it was. I was like, fuck, that's huge.
12 inches by 8 inches. And what it is, it's a little vinyl poster with the grommets on it. It cost me like $9 a piece.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking it was a flag.
But I figure what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a little magnetic clip and just hang it on my tailgate like that. So when I'm out flying with Johnny, I could have it hanging like that. And I'm gonna design one and probably get him one.
You know that there's companies on Amazon where you can buy them actual magnets for cars.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably do.
They're actually very inexpensive.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've had them before when I did weddings. I used to keep them on my car at the wedding.
Yeah, for my old job, I got tired of them waiting for them to get me magnets for FPU.
Yeah.
And I just went and spent $20 of my own money and had 2 magnets made for my work truck because I was tired of waiting. Because I waited 6 months and they still haven't got me new ones. And I got frustrated. So I just went and had my own made and put it on there. But yeah, you can put your own custom logo on there and everything.
Yep. I figured I was placing an order for $9. I just bought 2 of them. One of them I could keep in here, and one of them I could keep in the car. And I had a 9x13 that was about 40 cents more. And I thought about it. I said, I measured it out and I said, 12x18 is big enough.
Some reason just gives. It was a flag. I was like 12 foot by 8. I was like, holy shit! What the fuck are you doing with that?
Cover my car. What are you talking about?
So
we have so many people.
Speed limit challenger. That must be FPV drones, right?
Sounds like.
I don't do FPV. Joe's the FPV guy on the channel right now.
I'm the FPV unmanual guy.
Yep. And also speed limit, I made you a moderator too, so gave you a blue wrench. Are we can't hear you, Joe. Are you talking to us or are you talking to somebody else?
Me?
Yeah.
I wasn't talking.
Oh, okay.
I was typing.
Have you been doing any more printing?
A couple of days ago.
Yeah.
I did this for the maintenance guy, Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a little magnet. You put a magnet in it. And then I printed one of those pictures.
Oh yeah.
And then I did all the painting on it. I looked at the thing and painted it. He's a Darth Vader guy. So I'm gonna give them to him, and that way I know I get people come over and check my apartment when I need it fast.
Sure.
But that's all I printed lately. I rearranged yesterday, and on my shelf over here, I put all the 3D print stuff to get it out from behind me. So I moved some stuff around a little bit. I got that track order to place today, and I don't want to do it because I used to be better at this. When football season happens, I am better at this. Because what I do is during football season, within a couple of days after getting everything logged in, I started making all the packages up and putting them in a folder, ready to order. It's been 2 weeks. Yesterday I made the buttons and I made the D package, and now I got to pull them all and put them in a thing and order them. But I waited 2 weeks to make the buttons, and I don't know why. Doesn't take long. It's just something you got to do, you know.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it.
All right. I'll catch y'all
We've been
later.
on. We've been on long enough, and we're down to 11 people watching. So everybody have a great day. Stay out of trouble. We'll see you again later today at 5 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. So have a good one. And Donald, thanks for coming in and entertaining everybody. Joe, thanks for all of your wisdom. And Justin, thank you for your always being part of the show. Bye, everybody.